All right, folks, we're back on a brand new metal detecting adventure today. And today I brought along my good friend Thomas Barnes. Now, Thomas owns Evolved Outdoor Expeditions, and I'm going to put a link to his website and his Facebook page down below under the description. So you guys be sure to check him out. He does a lot of fossil hunting. He naps his own arrowheads and his own blades. I think his wife makes some jewelry. They normally set up at the Raleigh State Fairgrounds, I think pretty much just about every weekend, and you know, try to sell a few things of jewelry that she's made. He's got some advertising hats and shows some shark teeth that he's found and whatnot. And he's a really cool guy, does a lot of great stuff. And you guys need to check him out if you don't mind. Just click his link down below, and be sure to follow him on Facebook and Instagram as well. And Thomas wants to get more into the metal detecting of the Civil War side. He's done some metal detecting in the past, but he's never actually found a single Civil War mini ball. So I'm trying my best to help him out with that. I have brought him to the place that I first started metal detecting back in, gosh, I don't even know, 1999, 2000, something like that. And I'm in a block of woods that I have never hunted, actually. I've always looked at these woods, but I always assumed they were too thick and would just never come in here because I figured there was too many briars and it was just impossible to hunt. Well, lo and behold, it is not as thick as I thought it was once you get off in the woods. The first 20 feet, yeah, vines, briars, real thick brambles and whatnot. But actually, once you get off in here, it's really not all that bad. There's a good possibility that there could be some artillery in here, and that's what I'm really in here looking for, is artillery. But I know that there's bullets, have been bullets found all the way around these block of woods on all four sides. So if they're there, they got to be in these woods. So we're trying to get Thomas on a bullet, and I've got into a little pocket here. So we're trying to get Thomas on a bullet. And that's the goal for today, is to get him home with his very first Civil War mini ball dug from the battlefield that I found my first Civil War mini ball at. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to get detecting, and we're going to see what's here. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we just dug my second signal here, finally. Been here about an hour, kind of aimlessly wandering around through the woods. We have a fired Civil War mini ball. That's what that is. That's a standard Union issue 3-ringer that definitely hit something pretty hard. Probably a log, or could have hit a person, but more than likely it hit a tree or a log. We'll definitely put that in the bag and get back at it. All right, guys, I just got another signal here, and it sounded kind of funny. I was hearing it kind of like up in the these tracks where they come through here with the tractors and they fifth road these woods out, and it was just squeaking at me. So I knocked some dirt back, and the first thing I saw was this. So I thought it was heavy. I thought it was a canister shot. Well, then when I flipped it over, you can see the mini ball still stuck in there. So that is a dropped Civil War mini ball. Now, if that were wood, actually I think I am. I was going to say if that were wood, I would try to preserve it in the wood, but that's pretty cool that it's in that matrix like that, and I think I'll keep it just like that. If I can keep it in the pocket without it falling apart, that's how I'll display that piece, is in the mud like that. I think that's pretty neat. That is a dropped Civil War Union 3-ringer. Let's see what else is here. Okay, got another signal right here. Get my shovel out of the way. Sounds like a bullet, but it may not be. I thought we'd grab it together and see what it is together. Well, I think this may be a bullet, but I don't think it's not sounding like a bullet from the Civil War. What we got, there it is. It actually is a bullet from the Civil War. This Let me get it cleaned off a little bit here just to make sure I'm not lying to y'all. Let's give it a quick pants rub here. Yep, this, oh, nope, wait a minute. Okay, I thought this was a Colt Dragoon, it'd been like a 44 caliber Colt Dragoon, but this is actually, was a 58 or 54 caliber 3-ringer. And what has happened is this soil in here, apparently this block of woods was once a field, and hog manure, fertilizer, everything else dumped in here made the soil acidic. And over time, as the trees grew and the sap fell down, and it's turned that 54 or 58 caliber mini ball into a 44 caliber mini ball. So this would have been the same size as the drop that we dug a while ago. It's just the acidic soil from fertilizer or whatever, what have you, has eaten the lead away and made this. So definitely gonna put that, still gonna put that in the bag. It's still a Civil War bullet. It's just not quite what I was hoping it was gonna be. Still a good find, still gonna keep it and continue our way on. Now this wasn't found very far from that other bullet over there. So maybe there's 500 or 600 of them in here. You never know. I've never personally been in these woods. I've always wanted to, but thought they were too thick and kind of swayed away from it. But they're actually pretty open in here. So we're gonna get back at it and see what else is here. Be back in a minute. All right, so I think I got another one. I think I just slung it out of the hole. Blowing my ears off. It's 87, 79, 79. Yep, 79, 82. That's right for a 3-ringer. I think it's right there, but now I haven't turned it over, so I don't know. So let's pick it up together and see. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's what that is. I think. Well, maybe not. It looks mini ballish, but then again it looks ironish too. So, but I think that's a mini ball. I think it's just got a thick layer of dirt on it. It's the right size, right length, perfect weight. Like I said, it's just got a layer of caked dirt on it. So that is number what? 4 now, I think. 4 mini balls out of here. Let's keep going. See if we make it to a dozen. I doubt it, but got to have wishful thinking, right? Be back in a minute. All right, so got a signal here. Just pulled it out of the hole, and I'm pretty sure that this is the top of a belt buckle or box plate. It's probably a box plate, but it's definitely got a lead backing. It's definitely got a brass front, and it is about the right size for an oval US or CS. More than likely it's US, because I don't think any Confederates were actually on this side. But I definitely think that's what it is. Once I get it home, I'll brush it off, and it may be too high on the rim to have either part of the U or the S, but I'm 99% sure that that's what that is. That's the top or the bottom portion of a US oval box plate or belt buckle. So we will take that and get back at it and see what else is here. See you back in a minute. All right, so we're using the XP ORX today, and I'm switching between program 3 and 4. 3 being coin fast and 4 being coin deep. I prefer coin deep when I'm in the woods hunting for really artillery or mini balls or buttons or anything like that. And I have a signal here, right here, and you can see, or I hope you guys can see, it's giving me between a 78 and an 83. Now I'm pretty positive that that right there is going to be a mini ball. Since I've already dug 4 or 5 in my pocket, and Thomas has never dug one, if he'll accept it, I'm going to let him dig that one. Technically he didn't find it, but he will be actually digging it for the first time since it's been dropped. So when he makes his way over here, I've already caught him on the phone, and once he makes his way over here, we'll put him on this, we'll let him dig it, and we'll see if the ORX is telling me the truth. It's either going to be a bullet or it's going to be a whole shotgun shell. Now, shotgun shell caps, they ring off between about 67 and 72, somewhere in there, generally speaking. But at times when you find the whole cartridge, you know, the plastic cartridge with the head and all on it, for some reason they ring up higher. They sound just like a mini ball on the ORX, and they're not. It's just a shotgun shell. So it's one of the two, but I'm 80% that it's a mini ball. So I'm going to mark this spot, and we're going to kind of continue our way through here and listen to see how many more we can find. And next one we come across, we'll dig it together. Be back in a minute. All right, so I got him 2 marked out that I'm pretty sure bullets. This is the 3rd one, and it sounds just like one. It's pretty shallow, so I thought we'd go ahead and dig this one. Again, it's hitting an 82, pretty solid. And let's see if it's a bullet. Well, it may not be a bullet, because I cannot seem to find it now. It's right here. Oh, there it is. It is, in fact, a Civil War fired mini ball. Again, it's got a, it's got a layer of caked dirt on it. It's like I told you guys earlier, it's just soil, it's acidic soil that does that to these bullets. So this bullet here would have been bigger, but it's slowly starting to be eaten away, and it's just got a real thick. That is not the patina on that bullet. That is just plain muddy sap, rotten pine straw dirt. So we're going to throw that in a bag, and we're going to get back at it and see how many more we can find. I don't want to bore you guys too bad with mini balls, but really the only thing that's going to be in these woods is going to be bullets or an artillery shell. And I have not heard an artillery shell yet. I have been digging iron, hoping that one of them will be a frag or a fuse, but with no such luck yet. Mainly everything has just been farm equipment, farm junk. But there won't be any buttons in here. More than likely there won't be any camp items such as knapsack hooks or whatnot. Really, these guys were just kind of had a running skirmish back and forth through here. So any buttons that are in here, that soil really would have done eating those buttons away. So we're going to get back at it and see if we can find something else while we're waiting on Thomas to get here. As soon as he gets here, we'll flip the camera back on and get him digging his first Civil War mini ball. So patiently waiting. Be back in a minute. All right, so I got a signal here. And I thought I'd try to do a live dig with you guys and try to dig this bullet here together. I'm hoping you guys can see that. I can't see the back of my camera, so if you can't, then I'll readjust you. I'll take a look at it here in a minute as soon as I get the hole dug here. Let's see what you look like. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, as many bullets as I'm finding in here, I'm really kind of hoping that there's going to be a whole plate or two in here, because these guys were firing. These were Union soldiers firing at Confederate soldiers that were fleeing through these woods. And so I'm really kind of optimistic that there may be a plate laying in here, a whole plate. So I think I got it out. I think it's right here. So we'll try to get it together. See it, it's right there. Got a very fired mini ball there. That thing is mushroomed really bad. Actually, that kind of looks like a Williams cleaner. Could be. I'm gonna just call it a mini ball, but that base right there kind of looks like a Williams cleaner base, but that's cool. It was shallow. We'll definitely take it. And let me just check the hole and make sure that there's no more in there. There's not. And we're gonna move on to the next one. See you guys in a minute. All right, so he finally made it over here, and he's digging the signals that I showed you guys I marked a while ago, the first one. See if I was right. See if it's a mini ball. If it is, it'll be the first one he's ever dug. Could be a modern bullet, but sounds like a mini ball to me. Yep, there it is. What you got?
Pretty nice one there.
Ooh. See, his has got that thick black layer of dirt on there. That's from this soil. It just pine sap and everything. This pine straw fodder. Once it rots away, it creates a crustation around relics, iron, bullets, and all.
That's some rich dirt. Good for growing.
Oh yeah, I guarantee there's some worms in this dirt too. There's a worm,
yeah,
worm right there in the dirt.
Right there.
Yep.
There's my first one.
First bullet. Looks like a, see, is it dropped or fired? It's fired. Yep, congratulations, man.
Cool deal. Now so we can find some more.
All right, guys, pretty sure I got another one. So I'm gonna set you up so we can do a, try to do another live dig here. Have it stab you in the ground there. I think I've got one right here. Maybe you guys can see that. Let me tilt you down a little bit here. Right in here. So we're gonna dig it together and see if it's a mini ball. Well, this one's kind of deep, actually. Most of them have only been a couple inches. All right, I think I got it out. Grab it up here. We'll recover it together. So it's right in here. Somewhere. Well, I thought I got it out. Okay. That ain't looking up. There it is. I threw it out of the hole. So it is another Civil War 3-ringer. That one could. Nope, this fired. The end of it is nosed over a little bit there. We'll definitely take it, throw it in the bag with the others, and keep at it. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get to a dozen, and we'll call it a day. So I think we're at like number 9 right now, I think. So let's get back at it. All right, guys, I'm back at the house. Didn't get to do a wrap up in the field because as soon as we got done, we went out to eat and just didn't have time to do the wrap up. So I'll go ahead and do that now and kind of show you what I found. It's not much, but at least we didn't come out empty-handed, and Thomas did get his first, second, and third, I believe, Civil War mini ball. So let me go and show you what we got. Basically just a bunch of bullets. Got my, pretty sure that's a Confederate Enfield. Got the 3-ringer still in the matrix there. A couple fired bullets. That's that one that I told you was deteriorated down from the acidic soil. Couple bucking balls and the what I believe to be the top or bottom portion of a US box plate or belt buckle. Now I will brush this off when I get inside, and if I happen to see a U or an S on there, I'll get a still picture of that and put it on the video. But other than that, that's what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullets and Tried to get to a dozen, just didn't make it. Maybe next time. I think between the both of us we got a dozen, but maybe next time we'll get into something. So until next time, I wish you guys the best of luck on your adventures. And as always, if you like my channel, click the little Swamp Critter logo down there in the corner, and make sure you subscribe, ring the bell to let you know when we upload new videos. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.